Tonight, hey, 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 tonight.
Assalamualaikum to Dr. Azli. Today my group will be present about our project DFA analysis, manual method of plastic injection molding. Meet my team members. First, Shamsuddin. Second, Akmal. Third, Faiz. Fourth, Nabila. And lastly, Ali.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Shamsuddin bin Haji Mahmood. Today I would like to explain about the chapter number 1 for introduction. Design for assembly DFA is a process to improve product design that allows easy installation and low cost, focusing simultaneously on function and installation capabilities. Actually, the main reason for model design for installation are to reduce production costs, increase efficiency and reliability. It also minimize component inventory, reduce manufacturing equipment, and the company aim to include various goods at low prices to meet the challenge of agile manufacturing. Product modularity allowed for the expansion of different products with a combination of common components. One of the features of modular product is that they share their structural parts in the same installation operation. Manufacturing system must be designed for the supply of manufacturing equipment with minimum cost and physical movement to avoid restructuring frequent machine tool, which is very expensive in the process of cutting metal and mechanical installations. And here benefit DFA is a well-established technique to reduce the difficulty in installing the product by identifying design flow and reducing the number of parts. Simplify the design of reduce the number of parts and standards and use the same part and material. And the design is for fabrication, design and installation of product without an error according to Chan Salustri. Number 2, DFA is the process to improve product design for easy installation and low cost, with a focus on function and installation capabilities simultaneously. In other words, the method is the structural design analysis producer that guide the design of the product such as work, strong and elegance. And the next is evaluation methods. DFA evaluation is interaction between the functional design and specific aspect around the product assembly. When the product is complex, there is a combination problem and it must be addressed by DFA. And the need for tool to deal with assembly system, the design DFA become debilitating for complex mechanical installation. Here are the 3 main DFA evaluation method, namely Boytrod-Dehurst method, Hitachi AAM method, and Lucas engineering design methodology. Boytrod, which is the main focus of this project, involve the application of criteria in each section to determine whether it should be separate from all other parts. The concept behind the more standard DFA method is analyze each component alternately as it is incorporated into an object, measure the complexity of the assembly process, and then add the result to reach the level of numerical assembly complexity. And the next step is Boytrod-Dehurst. The Boytrod-Dehurst method systematically considers many aspects of manual or machine part operation, including time, cost, and the difficulty of part to assembly. Instead of paying special attention to the component or design being addressed, time and cost are obtained by clarifying the component, coding them according to the rules, and finding the time and cost in table group by code. The Boytrod-Dehurst method focus on design individual parts and matching of component part, regardless of the combined factor of assembly, sentence selection, the select installation method for each section, and section analyzed for the given installation method. And from here, next we improve the design in response to the shortcoming identified by analysis and circle to step 2 until the analysis produce an adequate design. And actually, background our study, we focus on the consumer product actually it increase, and technological progress and development in our industry also influence demand for this product in the market. Therefore, their product should be faster in terms of speed to produce the product. Due to this problem, ease of manufacture is designed the manufacturing assembly DFMA, which the result will be detailed design manufacturing assembly line. To improve the product design process, design manufacture and installation design are combined to form DFMA. This allow product design that ability to use this allow product designer the ability to use all the resources in the most optimal. Actually, we have three objectives of this study. One is design of the original part of the normal injection mold part, unpack the plastic injection mold into a single for evaluation, and number two, evaluate the efficiency of the original product assembly using by the Boystrode-DeHurst manual evaluation worksheet. And the third one is compare the efficiency of installation between standard or original product, and we redesign it in terms of installation time and installation cost. And there are four scope of the project. Actually, the first one is a product that we will be improving in this project is plastic injection molding mold. The product part will be the assembler and evaluate to study its function of every process injection molding. The product design will be improved and the cost will be calculated manually by using the FA table. The original design and better design will be compared based on the DFA table. That's all for chapter 1. Thank you very much.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh. My name is Hakimi bin IDRIS. I will present about the second chapter, which is literature review. Okay, the first one is design for manufacture and assembly, DFMA. Design for manufacture and assembly is a design approach that focuses on easy of manufacture and efficiency of assembly. Then the design will be simplified as possible as it can do to manufacture and assembly it more efficient and easier. The time will be reduced or minimized at a lower cost. The FMA method combining two methodologies which are designed for manufacture DFM and design for assembly DFA. Now we go to the design for manufacturing DFM. DFM is the process of designing parts, component or product for ease of manufacturing with an end goal of making a better product at a lower cost. Five principles of DFM is process, design, material, environment and also testing. The goal of DFM is to reduce manufacturing costs without reducing performance. And then the five factors that can affect design for manufacturing and design for assembly is minimize parts count, standardize parts and materials, create modular assemblies, design for efficient joining, minimize reorientation of part during assembly and machining, streamline number of manufacturing, operation or process, define acceptable surface finishes. The third one is design for assembly, DFA. DFA by itself revolves around simplifying the product structure, since the total number of parts in a product is a key indicator of design quality. Fewer parts result in a more efficiently assembled product. This method often provides a clearly defined process for assessing project to assist designer in the evaluation of development consequence from the specific design improvement. There are three principles DFA, which is DFA is to reduce the total parts count. Second one, to achieve a minimum number of parts. Then the last one is to minimize the number of fastener and their component in the product, such as screw, nuts, and so on. Okay, the last one is about our project, which is plastic injection molding mold. The plastic injection molding process has been commonly adopted as the standard approach for the manufacture of high quality, value-added consumer or industrial plastic parts on the market today. The method has already become well known for its complex process dynamic and non-linear material properties, such that prediction and quality control of the component is still required for further exploration. The basic concept for injection molding is a technique for obtaining molded product by injecting heat molten plastic material into a mold, then cooling and solidifying them. Last one is molding for injection has many benefits such as short product times, excellent product surface, and last one is complex form that are readily molded.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Faiz Hakimi bin Mohamed. For this methodology, this is our project flow. Firstly, disassembly the clavation of part of the product, which means we disassembly the component description of each plastic injection formation. Second is assembly process evaluation. We use bare-throated dewdrop method, which means the evaluation sheet used to conduct to evaluation each section. Third is proposed part modification and description. In this part, we identify the potential part for simplification, elimination, merging, and redesign, and more. Next is re-evaluation of modified part. We using the same evaluation method, recalculate and re-evaluate. And lastly, the comparative result of original and modified part. In this section, we comparative result of original and modified product. Next is plastic injection molding assembly process. We can see firstly we have design. Next is the FA. For after the FA, we suggest for simplification of product structure, and then we select the material process and the cost. And we suggest more economic material, process and environment friendly, and we choose the best design concept. Lastly, we make a DFM and prototype. After that, we detail the design minimum manufacture costs, and lastly, production of the product. This is a flowchart of plastic injection molding assembly process. Firstly, the introduction of DFA and product design. Next is we made a literature review for the research, and third is methodology. And in the methodology, we use bare-throat dewdrop analysis and redesign. In the redesign, we define a potential part that to be modify the select part by elimination, mesh, redesign, and another. And the part of better draft, we doing evaluation of each part and calculate, and methodology with disassemble of the part plastic merging molding. Thank you.
This is our product detail and specification that drew by using SolidWorks. And the product name is plastic injection molding and have 70 parts that consist of door handle, core insert, core plate, core back plate, spacer, bottom plate, top plate, ejector back plate, ejector plate, guide bush, guide pillar, ejector pin, nozzle, sprue brush, screw, ejector guide bush, and ejector guide pillar. This picture shows the exploded view of the original plastic injection molding. This table shows the original valuation and calculation of injection molded plastic that refers from B&D manual handling worksheets. The first table shows the value of door handle until core back plate. The next part is valuation and calculation spacer until ejector guide bush. Last is the valuation and calculation of the injection molded plastic is ejector guide bush and ejector guide pillar, and the total for total manual assembly time is 106.26. Total cost of manual assembly 46.52, and lastly theoretical minimum number of part is 15.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is ASYRAF bin ZULKIFILE. I would like to present the slide of recommendation and conclusion. Okay, the conclusion is the first one is the combine the connected item or try to rearrange the product structure to remove some items whose function is only to make connection. Okay, the next one is a modification can be made by reducing the difficulties associated with handling some items. Okay, the last one is the connection mechanism, such as a screw can eliminate the advantages that lead to the product economical. This one I would like to present a conclusion. So the first one is it can be concluded that the design for assembly the FMA process is very useful for evaluating current plastic injection molding. Okay, this analysis is only of theory of measurement and performance improvement product. Therefore, the analysis can be extended to carry out checks using all data analyses to assess the consistency of the revised design. Next, this study can be extended to carry out. This study can be extended by applying different methods of the FA and compares the most efficient methods to improve product design. Okay, and the last one is it can also be concluded that reducing the number of parts will increase the efficiency of the design. Okay, thank you.